Thanks so much for joining us, Jeremy Grushcow. I was in the panel you were just moderating on how to encourage investment in science and innovation. There was a lot of ideas on how to encourage investment in a company, and I know you have some ideas on a model that you've thought about. Can you tell us a little bit about the model you're proposing and some of the background?
Sure. I think the connection, the reason why the panel ends up talking so much about investing in companies is because the investment in companies is the pull on the investment in university innovation. If there's no incentive, if there's no funding at the company level, there's no incentive to turn funding or to turn effort to investment in innovation at the university level, either at the research level, because there's nowhere for it to go. So I think those pull incentives on the back end towards supporting companies and supporting projects that come out of that research output is key to justifying the support that we put in at the research level, and that's the area where I focus because I work in corporate law. Yeah. And the one aspect of that program that we're missing is a really good way to not to pick winners, but to incentivize investment in innovation areas. And we have a great tool to do that. A lot of the things that you heard come up in the panel are problems, are areas where we've had great success in the mining industry in Canada. And it's because we have this great set of natural resources, sure, but we have a ton of mining companies that are listed here, that are funded through here, that are run through here, that don't have properties in Canada. The reason why we have that concentration of expertise, a big part of why we have that concentration of expertise, is because of the flow-through shares program that's existed in mining that allows people to, that it allows companies that are founded to let their investors receive the tax benefit of the losses that they invest at the early stage. And in this respect, mining and technology are very similar because they're both industries that require a lot of upfront investment. They're both high-risk industries. And this model that's worked in mining could work very effectively in clean tech and biotech and high technology. And Biotech Canada, STDC, are pushing very hard to expand the use of these programs in those areas, exactly because they've been very successful in creating a capital market, which creates expertise, which creates other financing opportunities, and which really has given us world leadership in the mining industry, and we'd like to see that in the innovation industry as well. I think this is a great mechanism to do it.
No, that's great. You and I had this conversation a few times the past couple of days on how to invest in science and innovation, and I've argued that a good place to invest is in the people doing science and innovation, and that's researchers and scientists. And that, for one thing, will make scientists and science important on the public scale, and will keep the good scientists doing what they're doing. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, and it came up on on the panel today in Trina's study for Genome Canada, and I'd love to spend more time with that data because I think it's a really good empirical look at our ability to succeed by increasing funding in specific research opportunities and specific research areas. It's targeted funding that do exactly what you say, to increase salaries. Those provide endowments and chairs and lucrative opportunities for scientists, and they certainly had some anecdotal success in attracting some very high-profile people here. But it's a legitimate question of whether it's money that's best spent at the top and attracting all-stars, whether it's money we should spread out and just pay all graduate students better. I think it's one of those areas where if we did have infinite resources, yeah, we would love to pay researchers better.